I
Okay.
now call this meeting of the Whately Giving Garden to order at 1:07 p.m. We do have quorum. First item on the agenda is to review and approve the April 2nd, 2026 minutes. I cobbled them together. I hope you all loved them. Any comments, questions, or corrections?
No.
Okay. Then I will hear a motion to approve.
I move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor. Caroline?
Yes.
Terry?
Yes.
Stan?
Yes.
Amy?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Cindy Steiner?
Yes.
Julie? Yes. Okay. Who seconded it?
I did.
Amy? All right. The refrigerator painting contest. Let's wait until Melanie joins us to go on to that. The next item on the agenda is the Cheech and Chong Food Drive Partnership. We finalized the logo. I need to deliver it to Cheech and Chong and also send it to everybody in formats that you all can use.
Yeah, definitely send me all that. And I talked to Aliana, who's the reporter, the Greenfield reporter.
Yep.
And as soon as we have all the information and everything, send it over, and she'll talk to her editor and get it in the paper.
Fantastic. Excellent.
Julie, when you say deliver, does that mean you're taking it in person to Cheech and Chong?
No, it means that I'm emailing it to them.
Oh, okay.
It's a digital image.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will email everybody JPEGs and TIFFs and things that are transparent so you can put them on other things without having a big white block that looks like you cut and pasted it, blah, blah, blah. QR code. Who was working on the QR code?
I think Melanie was.
Melanie? Okay, we'll wait for Mel. Timeline and publicity coordination. You know, I'm going to just say, for the moment, let's move ahead to number 6 on the agenda, the seed starting workshop, because that's really the thing that is time sensitive at the moment. Amy, do you have a final head count? Oh, so far, or a head count so far? 8?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
They won't overwhelm you, but it's not shabby.
Yep.
I just brought you a little present. Has everybody else delivered seeds, etc., to Amy?
We got some stuff from Terry and Sam.
We did?
No, we didn't.
No, you told me that you have it.
I told you we have soil, we have trays, and we've had our seeds, but I didn't know if we were bringing them. I didn't know we were bringing them ahead of time before the day or morning of.
So are you actually going to the workshop and you'll drop them off then?
I was planning on being at the workshop.
Okay.
Are you not, Julie?
No,
Okay. Are we going to meet in the morning at all to set up and then be ready at 1 o'clock? So
yeah, sorry, Amy, you were saying some things and we missed pretty much all of it except your
Oh, no, I was saying, like you guys did, like gather everything.
Still missing you're not close enough to a mic or something.
Oh gosh. I was saying that I think it might be a good idea to gather everything ahead of time just so we can see if we need anything or we're missing anything as opposed to trying to run around that day.
Okay.
Like maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
So does that mean
Friday.
You're going to gather or people are going to drop off?
I mean, if we want to make a specific meeting time, I can meet people at the town offices.
Okay.
What does everybody else think about that?
You mean the library?
The library.
Do you want to meet at the
we-
library instead?
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
Let me find the previous minutes because it does have what everybody said they would get. Cindy, I think you were going to get some.
Yeah, you just emailed us the list
Oh,
the other day.
Yeah, no, okay, we've got Amy's doing tomatoes, Julie's doing cukes and radishes, which I just did. Melanie's doing marigolds, kale and peppers. Cindy, you were not doing anything. Terry and Stan were doing zucchini, and
We have summer squash and nasturtiums as well.
oh, excellent, great. And then Caroline Lufa, you passed
Yeah.
that on to Amy? All right.
I'll bring it in tomorrow.
Okay, cool. So, what time works for people to swing by, for Terry and Stan to swing by the town offices, and we'll just,
I thought we were gonna go to the library.
the library, sorry.
Library. Cindy, what time's the library open tomorrow?
We are closed tomorrow.
Oh,
I have to be in Greenfield for a 10 o'clock appointment. Amy, do you have a key for the library?
no, so I have an old key. I don't have a
Alright.
new key yet.
Do we want to say
In the afternoon.
12 o'clock? I can meet you at the library for 12 o'clock tomorrow.
That's fine with me.
All right,
Okay.
and we will figure out how to get stuff from Melanie and get it to you.
Okay.
All right, so we're supposed to talk about logistics for the day of. And I apologize, I'm not going to be able to be there. We're leaving the following day for Costa Rica.
Oh, so jealous.
Jealous of myself. So day of logistics, what do you need, Amy, for this to be a success?
You just, honest to God, we just need seed trays and some soil. Maybe some little label things so people can label their seed trays.
Yes, definitely. those.
I can print out a few like seed care seeds.
Somewhat.
Somewhat?
You know what they have is, wait, Terry, you said you got trays from John?
Yeah, you want to show them, Stan? We got a whole stack, like
And did you get
more than we
labels
could ever
too?
need.
Did
Yeah.
somebody else get labely things?
We
I
we
got,
don't.
that's
stop
for-
shaking it.
oh,
We got all sizes of trays.
I got singles.
We got the long compartmentalized ones that he doesn't have right here. And then
Okay.
we've got the big bale of seed starter. We were gonna mix in some moisture and then bring in pails.
Okay, cool.
And then you could probably get
What?
some stick markers from the kindling pile.
Oh, I don't know.
Or does somebody have something that's actually like professional markers? Can you put that in the wastebasket?
I could
Some
bring in some
popsicles
like
then.
toothpicks or
It
something.
needs to be
on
like
Friday.
popsicle sticks if it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popsicle sticks.
I can stop at the co-op and grab something. I'm heading to Greenfield right now.
That would be so awesome.
What is that?
okay. We
That's-
can bring markers and stuff. And then
And it's gonna be dirty, so
yeah, newspapers.
newspaper towels for people's hands.
We also have to put, if we're doing it inside, we also have to make sure we have drop cloths under the tables to protect the rug that was just installed.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
We
And
have
we
a
have
huge-
drop-
we have a
we-
huge drop cloth.
We have drop cloths.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
It's on Sunday, isn't it?
It's on
It's on
Sunday.
Sunday.
It's on Sunday.
Yep. Isn't it supposed to be like 70 degrees on Sunday?
I think
Oh.
so.
Oh, do you want to do it outside?
Yeah. That would be nicer, wouldn't
If-
it?
Does somebody check the the weather and see what it's going to look like, because it would be better outside.
It would. I'm looking at the weather.
Nice. It's gonna be sunny.
Yeah. Let's
High
just do
of-
it outside.
58-ish.
That's all right.
Part to mostly cloudy, winds 10 to 15.
Oh,
Ooh,
You-
ooh, it's gonna be windy. Wait a
Wind is
minute.
not
Who
great.
just said it was gonna be beautiful?
Dan
That's
says
Monday. Do you want to switch the workshop?
no,
No, because then you'd have to get a hold of everybody else.
Right.
8 people.
It's just a little joke. I would say let's plan for indoors,
Miss
and if it's
Melanie.
possible to
Yep.
do it outdoors, just go for it.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Do we have to cover we'd have to cover the tables, not just sweep them off when we're done? Either way.
Yeah, so we do have some newspapers that I can bring a bag of newspapers that we can put down.
Okay.
Okay. And does anybody have, we probably have like old cloths, washcloths, towels, stuff that you can donate for people to go, ugh.
Yeah, I have a couple.
Okay. Okay, great. Amy, is there anything else you think you need that we can? It sounds like everything is spoken for.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, where are you? You're frozen. Can't hear you.
I'm frozen.
Oh, you're just breaking up now, but you're there.
All right. Sorry, I'm driving.
Yeah.
Don't get in an accident.
Nope.
So Melanie, we were saying we were going to drop our stuff off at the library on Saturday for this work.
Saturday. What time? Time should we drop off?
Noon.
Well,
12.
Noon.
Is that what?
people were going to deliver things tomorrow to the library at noon.
Oh, tomorrow. I'm sorry.
So
Tomorrow.
that
Okay.
I said the
didn't-
wrong day. You're right. I'm sorry.
didn't suddenly realize that we needed something and then have to run around the morning of.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
So
Sounds
do
good.
you
Sorry,
have,
Melanie. Right.
Melanie, do you have the ability to drop stuff off at the library at noon
I work
tomorrow?
remote tomorrow, so I'll be
Okay.
home. I could just
Alright.
drive up. Yep.
All right, and
Works.
we have a variety of seeds that you are donating. Do you have
Yes.
them with you?
Right now, no.
Have
But
you
they're at home.
purchased?
Yes.
They're
yes,
at home.
yes.
You have purchased them.
Yes, I have purchased them.
Excellent.
Marigolds, I do want to say this. Marigolds River Valley has not been carrying them. Every time I go, I look and they don't have any. So
Oh,
I bought extra stuff. So there's plenty of
okay,
other things I can bring.
fantastic. Amy, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hear you, but I'm going to ask one more time and hope we can hear you this time. Anything else you need from us to make this a success?
I can't think of anything else.
Okay, awesome.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Yay! I mean, can anybody else think of anything? It's just seed planting. It's not.
Tools? People just gonna use fingers? You really just poke a finger in the soil.
You
and-
really just poke a hole. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
Or a
So
pencil.
I
Maybe a
wonder if
Facebook
somebody
post?
would want gloves or something.
oh, yeah, we,
Part of gardening is getting dirty.
yes, right? And it's good for
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Clinically proven to be good for you to get dirt on your hands.
Right.
Yep.
That's why we have the towels.
Exactly. Okay, we're gonna just tell people to buck up.
Yep. If you can't do this, then maybe rethink having a garden.
Exactly. Tough garden love. All right, so that looks fantastic. We're gonna go back up to the refrigerator painting.
I have one more
Yes.
question
Oh, yes.
on the seed starting.
Yeah.
On the actual day then,
Yeah.
are we showing up because we've met and done all the stuff on Friday? Are we not meeting up Saturday morning to do anything? Are we not meeting up Sunday again? Blech. We're basically gonna meet 12:30 or something for 1 o'clock workshop?
When do you want people there,
At
Amy?
12.
12?
I'll
12?
be there at 12, but
Okay.
that's just my anxiety.
No, sounds good.
All right.
Noon
12
on
Sunday,
Sunday
12
and noon
on
on
Sunday.
Friday.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
of it.
When
Thank you.
is the library going to be open?
Say that again?
Is the library going to be open? Is the library's not open on Sunday?
No, it's not. So I will, if you're planning on being there well, I can give you a key tomorrow, but I can also plan
Yeah.
on being there for 12 to let you in.
Okay, yeah, why don't you do, I'm going to need a key anyway because I have to work the following weekend.
That's right.
Okay. Any other thoughts before we move on to something else? All righty. We're going to bump back up to item number 3, refrigerator painting contest. Hi, Mel.
Oh, hi, everybody.
We had discussed last week, let me find my minutes from last week, that we needed a little more information on.
Was the March 23rd version, was that supposed to be updated? Because I looked back and I sent over the flyer and the rules on March 23rd. So I was like, I don't know. I wasn't sure if that was the updated version or if we were supposed to have additional updates.
I think we decided last week that we would like additional updates if possible.
Sure.
Mostly just something in there about the artist, because there's no monetary prize or anything.
Okay.
That the artist who wins
That's right.
contest
Yeah.
can sign the fridge. And or
Right.
put some kind of information out there about who they are and what they do. And we'll reach out to, we'll put an article in the Scoop on Facebook, on the website, and we'll see if the recorder will run something about the winner of the fridge operation.
All right. Perfect.
So yeah, anybody else, was there anything else that we had decided that needed to be added to that?
And was April 30th the date that we had planned, or was that?
I think
Yes.
April 30th, but now that seems, again, too
Quick.
close.
I know. You want to do mid-May?
A week or two into May now, probably.
I think we could even do end of May.
End of May.
Okay.
End of May would be probably better.
Just give them time to think about it.
We also,
Yeah.
we had said that it needed to say more to make sure the refrigerator is clear about that it's like take and leave items and what it's for. To make
Yeah.
sure that the artist include that it's a food pantry vestige.
Oh, on the refrigerator?
Yeah, because otherwise it just looks like a pretty refrigerator. If they don't know that it needs to say food pantry and
Okay.
what
Yeah,
Okay, so it
has
needs to say food pantry?
incorporate- Yeah, it needs to incorporate something like that into it. I agree with that.
And I can
Okay.
send you the logo so that they can paint the logo into it.
Okay.
Because it should be branded.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Okay. Cool. So food pantry and the
What
logo.
you can take what you need type of a thing,
Give
just
and
like it
take.
says inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it should be non-perishables only.
Put that on the
Yep.
refrigerator. They need to incorporate that language.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not going to be plugged in.
Yes. Nobody should put
Right.
lettuce in there and have it get slimy.
Right.
Okay.
Somewhere on there it needs to be clear what it's for.
Okay. Food pantry logo, give and take, non-perishables.
Okay.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. We have a note in here that says distribution plan. I don't know that we are actually planning to distribute items. Like,
I think that was promotional material distribution meeting.
Ah, thank you, my dear. All right, so let's table that until next time because it will be something that we'll then assign and act on at that point when the promo materials are actually ready. Does that sound good? Okay. Next item, number 4, Cheech and Chong Food Drive Partnership. Mel, I don't know if you were here yet when I said that I will send the logo to everybody on the committee in formats that you can use. You know, you can pop it into Word, you can pop it into Canva, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Were you, Mel, were you working on the QR code for the Cheech and Chong Food Drive Partnership thingy?
I was not, but I could have missed that.
I was working on the donation part of it.
Yeah.
I think I feel like I do vaguely remember saying something about a QR code.
Yeah,
QR
I
code for Cheech
think-
and Chong's.
yeah, I think the woman from Cheech and Chong's had said if you can put a QR code, you know, send us a QR code where people can go and get more information about this. I am at this point kind of baffled about what she said.
Mm.
And is it more information about Giving Gardens? Just generally?
What I have. What, Amy?
Apple.
I can tell when Amy's speaking because I hear. Oh, ah, meow. Yeah, not working. Dang.
You might be frozen.
Yeah. Nice eyeliner. Wish I could do that.
Oh, can you hear us?
Gonna need to have you say whatever you said again, Amy. Oh, okay.
About what the woman said.
What about what the woman said?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who said that they were baffled about what she was saying?
Me, Julie.
So what are you baffled about?
What the QR code was for.
Okay. So the QR code, I think, is just something for people to scan so they can get more information about the food donation distribution stuff, like where they can, and more about our Given Garden.
Okay.
About the food distribution.
So like, yeah, you know how they're doing the food drive. So more like all this stuff you can't just fit on a flyer. Like for more information, see here, because you can only fit so much stuff on a flyer, right?
Exactly. And were we putting that information up on the town website? So the QR code would go to that on our website?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Facebook page. Along with a flyer.
Okay. So the thing I'm curious about right now is, do we want to move further right now with writing up something that would go on the website, Facebook page, a flyer, or do we just send everything to Cheech and Chong and see what they come up with? Or do we table it right now and do it again, do it at the next meeting?
I mean, I could pull some language together for the information that gets populated with the QR code and then send it to them and have them, you know, you guys can look at it and see if you want to revise it before sending, and then have them incorporate whatever they want to incorporate.
I think that sounds fantastic. Thank you for volunteering. Yay.
Yeah.
The next item under that is timeline and publicity coordination and materials to display in store. Mel, I can work with you, or I can just, once you have language together, I can put together a flyer.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, maybe I'll try to get that done this weekend.
Okay.
Let me make that note.
And I will be away from the 19th to the 26th. So if I have time before I go, what I will try to do is put together a flyer that stuff can get dropped into when I return. Otherwise, I'll just do it when I return and you have the language together. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's it. I think the timeline and publicity coordination will have to wait until we have the publicity together, unless anybody has any other thoughts or ideas. All right. Moving on to item number 5, pantry operations, year-round signage. I'm guessing that that will be on the fridge itself. As we determined last time, the artist will paint it onto the fridge so that we don't have to install a separate sign.
Right.
So the incorporation, it should be food pantry, and they also need to say that it's year round. Is that another?
Yeah, open
Okay.
24 hours,
Oh, God.
year round. Take what you, bring what you can, take what you need, etc.
Okay.
Refrigerator installation timing, we had said painted by the 30th of May. So installation, oh, wait, that's not painted by, that's the contest.
Mm-hmm.
Painted by end of June and installed then as soon as possible.
So a
Yeah,
month.
I think that works. I think we said like we'll work, and working with the committee members will be able, and the artist that's chosen will be able to come up with a deadline or something like that. I think there was language like that in the rules. So I don't think we had anything nailed down for the time it needs to be done, but
this is our wish list then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had asked about who pays for the supplies that we're supplying, because the flyer says that we supply it, and I had asked last week who pays for that, and we didn't have an answer.
Were we going to get donations? Were we, or
that's a great idea that we ask for donations on the flyer.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Also need to come up with some kind of release that the person, whoever wins, has to sign. You know, that we can use the town of Whately can use the image of their artistry or whatever, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And I like that idea. It's in the notes now. And what were we just talking about before that?
donations?
Donations for the supplies.
Maybe.
It might be the artist would have, and we'd have to know what they are going to use to know what to get them.
Well, I'm assuming that we would get monetary donations and then figure out what to buy, or they would buy it, but it's going to have to be exterior, weatherproof, whatever it is. I mean, it could be spray paint, it could be
Like
exterior.
a wrap even. I wonder, that might be kind of
Oh,
cool.
they could wrap, yep. So let's go back to the donation concept. Exterior paint, wrap. How do we want to put together money to pay for how this gets done? We can put a request for donations on the flyer. We can put a request out for donations to our mailing list. But do we have yet? Let's go to money. Terry.
I did correspond with Jen Day.
Okay, and do you have any information to share with us about how we could take donations?
Not how we can take donations, just that I have to either meet with James or James will set up the account. The answer to my question about whether I have to meet with him or not, or if he'd just do it because we have requested it, she said, let James answer that. And he was CC'd on the email and I've not heard. But I have the form. I asked if every transaction has to go through her, like if we were to reimburse $2 from a $3 donation, can I do that without having to give her the $3 and then hers? No, everything has to go through her. And I have the form that every donation has to be written down and signed off or accounted for. But as far as raising money, I didn't talk to her about like, how do we raise money? I talked to her about how do I go about opening an account?
I guess what I'm asking is more, if we get cash, what do we do? Do we have an account that somebody can use a QR code and just donate money?
It can't be done digitally, she said, cash and checks only.
Cash and checks only.
Mm-hmm. So I asked her about that and she said cash and checks only.
Okay.
And they all have to be, once we have our branch with the main account for the Giving Garden,
Okay.
it has to go to them. Or I don't know how often I have to give her the sheet with my
Your tally.
tally. But it's supposed to go to the treasurer and then to her, the main
Okay.
treasurer.
The what treasurer?
The main treasurer,
town
Jen,
treasurer.
the town treasurer, Jen.
Jen, the treasurer collector.
Right, but I don't think we have an account set up yet because I asked if I have to meet with James or if James will just do it because we've asked for it. And she said, you'll have to, James will answer that question, she said.
Is James?
Oh, James let me know that he will create a special account. You don't need to come meet with him, and he'll let us know when it's all set up.
Okay,
Yay!
that answers that.
There are benefits to working in the same office.
Yes, there are.
Okay.
Write that down. So you're right, because I had said, do I need to meet with James? Or will these requests be enough? And he'll let us know when it is done. And so that's what you're saying. He will let us know when it's done.
Yes. Okay. Any more questions, thoughts, coordination on the food drive partnership or on donations of money in whatever form they come in? Okie dokie. The garden bed program. Ooh, Caroline built a form and we need to review it. Can you share your screen and we can take a look at it?
Yes.
which I just announced last night in the select board meeting, and even one person who doesn't live in Whately but works for the town was like, "Oh,
Can everyone
That's so
see it?
good.
yes,
looks
oh,
great.
our little
Love it.
logo, it's so cute."
It looks
It
great.
is so cute.
So I think this is the big question is like, when do we want all the forms submitted by?
Yes.
Happy to change this, move it back.
We probably want it pretty soon,
The house.
so
Yeah, I think so.
Applies.
I think the 24th seems good.
10 Whately households.
We just
Yeah, and I
need to,
can,
sorry,
oh no, go ahead. I
That's
can
just
hear
need to
someone
add-
reading the description, so feel free to, if there's any language that needs to be added or taken out, let me know.
we just need to promote it.
Yep.
So they do supply the hardware as well as the boards and the soil. It sounds like
Yeah.
here. Great.
I can put together, again, a flyer. I can also put together something to put on the town website before I leave for vacay. I will try to do that today and tomorrow. And I will also send that stuff to the Ag Commission.
Perfect. Does this look good to everybody?
Hang on, sorry. Let's go back. In collaboration.
Oh, sorry.
And I just want,
Giving
of
garden.
course. So I
10
just want to
Whately
let people I
households.
am sending
Okay.
this, tag and so you're-
Supplies and materials will be delivered.
once I have the rabies certification, I'll be able to process everything for
Bids
mobile.
will be scheduled.
Okay.
Everything's good to go. Okay,
Household.
terrific. All right, thanks. Have a great day.
Is there more text content, Caroline?
No,
Is there
I don't.
anything,
This is the
anything
name,
that
the email.
says either you must be
Address.
able to attend
Oh,
to tend the
down
garden
here.
yourself or have somebody?
Yeah, I
Okay,
have. Can you or someone close to you maintain the garden through the growing season?
and I think I would say this is a requirement.
Yeah. Well, and I think if they say no, then that sort of disqualifies
out.
them.
Yes, it does. I think that looks good. Would you be willing to copy and paste and send out your preamble
Yeah. Yes.
text so I can be consistent with you when I'm making the flyer?
Of course. All right.
What are we gonna,
Great.
what date are we putting in for the insert date? Is that just gonna be like
Mm-hmm.
TBD?
Which I thought it said the 24th. What was?
For like
Oh,
the
further.
install date.
Yeah,
Oh,
it says insert
yeah,
date.
TBD will be coordinated with the.
Okay.
lot of
I'll
representatives.
I'll add that language and instead of that like insert date here
Yeah,
portion, I'll just say will be scheduled once you're selected or something.
yes, perfect.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you for putting that together.
Yeah, it looks really good. Nice
Amy's
job.
gone.
Oh,
Did Amy say she was leaving or she's just gone?
Maybe she was going through a dead area.
Okay.
okay, communications and outreach for the garden, Facebook town website and recorder outreach. Let's work on that in May, as well as the town meeting table opportunity. If you disagree, please say so.
Did you say you wanted to wait to post the Given Garden stuff until May? Or sorry, the garden
No,
beds
I'm sorry. This is
okay.
just general, sorry. Yeah, no. This is general communications and outreach about
Okay.
because by town meeting, people will have been selected for the raised beds, and hopefully their beds will already have been built. Yeah, general communications, I'm saying let's work on it in May to have it ready for the June town meeting and for the next scoop, which is April, May, which is probably June. So we'll work, I would say we work on all of this in our May meetings. Unless anybody desires something different.
Sounds good.
All right. We have reached the end of,
I just have one thing that Amy wanted to discuss. She caught me at the Jim McGovern thing and said,
Yeah.
don't let me forget, we may be able to get grants for greenhouses.
greenhouses.
Greenhouses. And she says,
Or A
That
grade.
would be
or
incredible.
right, more like singular. I shouldn't have said.
Oh.
But a big one, like for people to put their seeds, whatever. And she's gone. So I promised her I wouldn't forget because
I
she
have
would
information
forget.
about that.
Okay.
So I have
you-
information about
Oh,
that.
okay, good.
Yay.
So, and this is Julie. So this is the same grant that we were talking about at the end of last week's meeting. So every year, I believe it's the Department of Agriculture releases a grant for towns and farms to apply for, and we could, in theory, use that money to build greenhouses. We will not be eligible for this grant cycle because it requires a 20% cash match for the project. So say we wanted to apply for $10,000 worth of, or like in total our project would cost $10,000. We would need to contribute $2,000 in cash to even apply for the grant. So at this year, I don't think we can make that happen.
Right.
But if we have enough foresight, it's a very consistent program, and the grant money does become available around this time every year. So if it's something we want to see long term, it's probably something to start looking at now and start fundraising for, or finding other grant opportunities to find that match.
That's awesome. I wondered too if people who want to be involved and actually grow in the greenhouse, if it can be something where you kind of self-fund it, like the people that commit, like they almost commit to it and they're like, all right, I'm putting in $250 for my plot, and you have however many people and you can raise that much.
Yeah.
Totally. And so it was Jen, who's the director of the senior center, who sent Julie, Amy, and I the grant opportunity because she wanted to see if there would be any potential of like a multi-town project. And so like Amy and I were like talking about different ideas, like a greenhouse is a great idea. If it's also like if we ever wanted to like scale some of our programs and offer it to other towns and have more of like a robust fund of money that we would want it to come from, that could also be a future option. The grant in general is about increasing access to food and strengthening food systems within our area.
Fantastic. I love
Is it available for individuals, or is it solely like a municipal kind of thing?
No, any farmer can apply for it. There's some stipulations. It has to be about food.
Right.
And so
like if I wanted to apply for that grant as just a community member, would that be or no?
I don't think so. It has to be like a business or an organization or a town. It does have a minimum. There is a minimum request of $10,000. So that also gives somewhat of a minimum of like if it's let me think. So whatever that math is, you have to contribute a minimum of $2,000 for a $10,000 project. Or maybe it's a little bit different. But anyway, I digress. That's sort of the meat and potatoes of it, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on long term, I think, for this group.
Absolutely. Caroline, do you happen to still have the flyer
for the grant?
I do. I have it from Jennifer. I was going to say I can just forward the flyer to everybody on the Giving Garden Committee so we have a chance to review it and start brainstorming in our next meeting and thinking about next year to start to work on it right now. Thank you, Caroline, for that synopsis.
It would be different if we could do like a 20% in-kind match,
Right.
which is usually they have some flexibility if it's cash versus in-kind
Right.
contributions, but for this they're pretty strict about it and it has to be cash, which is
Right.
not so nice.
So the only other thing that I have, which I guess goes under items unanticipated, is that Terry and Stan had asked if it's possible to change the meeting, not necessarily the day, but the smack in the middle of the day doesn't work for them. You take it away, Terry and Stan.
It's not, it's just that as the weather is getting better and things, we're just have a busier schedule, more.
Yep.
1 o'clock. I know it's great for the people who are working and it's like lunch hour, and if it can't change, we'll make it work. It's just sometimes it seems like one end of the day or the other is a little more convenient than 1 p.m. And I don't know how anybody else who's not working full-time feels about that. I'd like, Julie, do you ever find you're scheduling around a 1 p.m.?
It's not a problem because I'm self-employed. I can be really quite flexible. I would be happy to meet, first thing. We used to meet at 9 a.m., I think.
Yeah, that's what you said in the beginning. I know Melanie, it wasn't good for.
Yeah, Mel, what works for
Yeah.
you? I know we had scheduled this because you probably have the craziest work schedule.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. This is a good time for me, but you guys can do, whatever works for you. I can try to make it to the meetings as I am able.
It's more important that you're here.
Yeah, I think
So I don't.
think let's try to have all of us here if possible.
So
I mean, we could potentially, could we do it as like does it make sense to have a half-hour meeting or no?
I don't think so.
No, a full hour.
I mean, maybe when I don't know. It
Yeah,
just
we
seems
have
like
to
we're
bank
having
through
trouble
it.
getting through the agenda in an
Here
hour.
and there. Yeah.
But I just feel like I do know when I start working, it's never on a Thursday. So that is good.
Okay.
And if I'm working outside, I will just come in or whatever. Right now we're scheduling pickleball around it all the time, and that's going to be ending. We'll continue to schedule around it. It'll just be outdoor planning instead of indoor planning. But that's why we're leaving sometimes.
Right.
Because Thursday we're scheduling around 6 people for that, and we're scheduling around 6 people for this. So,
I appreciate that you have to leave because it keeps us to an hour.
Okay.
Honestly, because otherwise we could just chat and I'd be going,
Yeah. And he's working again, so he's home. I mean, 1 o'clock is okay because he gets out at noon, so it's not bad for that. It's just he can't like go out and
putter in the garden.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's nice weather, that's what we want to do. And
right, of course.
So that's
you want a garden. Huh.
Yeah.
The gardening people want a garden.
So it's only 1 day every other week. So
yeah.
She's gonna be gone next week.
And you're gonna be gone. Oh, not next week, the week after.
I'm gonna be gone on the 23rd.
Yeah, the 23rd.
Should we reschedule that meeting for the 30th of April? I'm also totally fine if y'all want to meet without me. I'm good with that. I will just think of you.
No, you won't. It's up. I mean,
why can't you Zoom from there?
From Costa Rica, I'm
one
gonna
in
be
the
hiking,
afternoon.
I'm going to be hiking a volcano.
Yeah.
That's
She
amazing.
doesn't want
Every day?
or looking at birds. Yeah, every day.
You can come down here and look at birds.
She doesn't want to schedule around it, like, we don't
I
want to
think the
schedule.
30th is better.
So the 30th, can we afford to go 2 weeks without discussing some of this stuff?
Well, the thing that's really time sensitive at the moment is the seed starting workshop.
And that'll be over.
And
That'll
that'll
be
be
over when you
over.
leave.
We're gonna change the date on the refrigerator painting contest to the end of May. It would be
Right.
great if we could get that information out into the community, though, by the time, within the next couple of weeks, before we have
Yeah.
a meeting on the 30th, if we're gonna have a
I
meeting.
can
on the-
definitely do that. I can do it.
And I think that we can just, I could be wrong, but I think it's okay since we've basically okayed the flyer to say we're making just a few changes to it and it's fine.
You could email it one more time if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll do.
I think what I'm trying to say is we don't need to convene to vote on it
Right.
legally. I think that we can say we voted on it, we love it, we just are tweaking it. So we can get that ready to go. Let's give a date for that to be distributed out and about. Either, I don't know, do you want to do the end of next week? The 17th?
Yeah, let's do that. I think we've got AAU tournaments this weekend, so we're gonna be in
Yeah.
Boston.
Oh,
I was thinking I'd be able to like get kind of push through, but I'm not really gonna be I'm not gonna really have a laptop with me. So
Okay.
yeah,
by
why don't we say by the 17th, next Friday?
it'll be like ready to go. We can all print it and distribute it and email it and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's when it's done. And then the new date on it is what again? The end of May?
End of May. And I said end of May because I couldn't remember how many days May had. It has 31.
Yeah, it's
May 31st.
Okay, due April 17th. That is the flyer and rules. Okay. All right, sounds good.
Melanie, are you coming on Sunday? Are you dropping and
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. I'm not going to be able to. We'll be in Stoughton.
you're
Oh,
gonna be
darn
out of
it.
town?
Yeah, well, that's a bummer.
So who, Julie's not, Cindy, you're not gonna be at the actual workshop?
No, I was planning on being there.
Okay.
Yay.
And you, Caroline, yes or no?
Yeah, I'll plan to be there.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that's 5,
5 of us.
plus Amy, 6.
That is 5.
Oh, that is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, we'll miss you guys.
Yeah.
I'm really bummed. I have it on my, I'm so bummed about that, honestly. Oh, well.
All right. Any last items unanticipated? And if not, I will take a motion to adjourn.
I had one super brief one. Had a
Yeah.
meeting this morning where Mass Inc. presented. Benjamin Foreman was the main presenter. Him and Joe Comerford are going to start a new food systems research policy project and are looking for people to sort of give tours of their town or explain their food access programs. And so I emailed him and let him know that that would be something that we would be interested in. I kind of spoke on behalf of the committee and it kind of just explained our programming and whatnot. So that's not anytime soon, but at some point in the future, I might invite Joe Comerford and Ben Fordman to join one of our meetings.
Cool. I think that sounds great. That would be.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Amazing.
Kind of crazy.
All right. Any other last minute
So
things?
the next meeting is on the 20th
On the
or 31st.
30th. Is everybody okay changing it to the 30th?
Yeah.
Cindy, you can
Yeah,
make the
we're okay.
30th?
April 30th at 1. And then we'll be meeting.
Unfortunately, no, I can't. I am chaperoning my son's class trip that day.
Okay, so we won't have you. We're gonna cross our fingers that we have Amy. Mel, you can make it?
I'll be there. Yeah, I gotta drop though. I'm sorry, you
Okay,
guys.
thank you.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Thanks,
Have a good
thanks
one.
for being here. You guys have to go too, don't you, Terry and
Pretty
Stan?
soon.
Did we have a motion to adjourn yet?
I'll give a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it. All those in favor, Cindy,
Bye.
Terry,
Aye.
Stan,
All right.
Caroline,
Aye.
Julie, aye. The meeting is now adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for all your hard
Thank
work,
you.
Thank you.
enthusiasm.
Bye.
Bye.